Hi, this is Mr. Buford. This is a video on substitution of linear equations using the substitution method. Remember, the substitution method is a method by which you can take the value in one equation and substitute it into the other equation to eliminate one of the variables so that you can solve for a single variable. Our goal is to find the answers for what x and y is in both equations. First thing you have to know is a system is just a couple of equations. In this case, I have two equations that are in slope-intercept form. What we're going to do is we're going to see that we have y's and we have x's, and we need to know that x's and y's are the same thing. You have to remember that y's are the same, so are the x's, the values. So we're going to use this principle here that the y's are the same. So I should be able to realize that this y and this y are the same. And also in this equation it says this value is equal to y and this value is equal to y. So it's going to give me the ability to take the value of one y and substitute into the value into the other equation. So here's the bottom equation. And I'm going to take the value of y from the top equation and I'm going to substitute it in to the bottom equation. And I'm going to create an equation that looks just like this. And when I do that, I get an equation with only x's. See, both of these had y's. This equation has only x's. This is y and this is y. And I have an equation that has just x's. And that's going to give me the ability to solve for the value of x. And we simply do that by getting x alone. And when you do that, you get the value of x. I follow my order of operations of solving equations, and I get the value of x is equal to -7. To continue on with the process, I'm going to take this value of -7 and I'm going to go right back into the equation, either one up here. I'm going to choose the top one and I'm going to plug that value of -7 exactly where that x is, and I'm going to be able to solve for the value of y. And you'll see here that when I solve for the value of y, 3 times -7 plus 19, that comes down to -2. You've solved for the answer, which is not x equals 7, y equals -2. The answer is a coordinate pair. You have to report your answer as a coordinate pair, -7, -2. Remember, taking the value of one, put it into the other, create an equation that has just one variable, solve for that variable, take the answer, plug it back into one of the equations, especially the one that you created, and you get the value of the other variable and you report your answer as a coordinate pair. I hope that helps.